Long ago, in a quiet mountain village in Japan, a young man named Ren was known for being clever, perhaps too clever. He had read many books and prided himself on his knowledge. People respected his intellect, but they also whispered, "He has a sharp mind, but a closed heart." One day, Ren heard of a wise monk who lived deep in the mountains, Master Kaizen. Ren thought, if I learn from him, I will finally be the wisest of all. So, with pride in his heart, he climbed the long mountain path to the monastery. The monk greeted him with a gentle smile. "Welcome," said Kaizen. "What brings you here?" Ren bowed quickly. "I have come to learn from you, Master. I have studied philosophy, religion, and science. I have read hundreds of books. Now, I want you to teach me the secret to enlightenment." The monk nodded slowly and said, "Very well, but first, let us have some tea." They sat at a small wooden table. Kaizen began to pour tea into Ren's cup. The warm, golden tea filled the cup, and then it began to overflow. It spilled onto the table, dripping onto the ground. Ren shouted, "Master, the cup is full! You must stop pouring!" The monk smiled gently and set the teapot down. Exactly. He looked directly into Ren's eyes. "You come to me already full," he said, "full of knowledge, full of opinions, full of your own ego. How can I pour anything new into you when your cup is already overflowing?" Ren sat in silence. For the first time in years, he had no words. He looked at the tea dripping slowly from the edge of the table, like his own pride spilling away. The monk continued, "If you wish to learn, first you must empty your cup. You must make space for humility, curiosity, and openness. Knowledge is not wisdom. Wisdom begins when you realize you don't know everything." That moment hit Ren like a wave of cold mountain air. He realized his ego had been his prison. From that day on, Ren stayed at the monastery. He swept the floors. He cleaned the kitchen. He didn't ask a single question. He just listened. To the wind, to the birds, and to his own thoughts. One evening, Kaizen asked, "What have you learned so far?" Ren bowed and said humbly, "Before, I wanted to fill my mind. Now, I want to clear my heart." The monk smiled. "Good. You are starting to see." As time passed, Ren changed completely. His pride turned into patience. His cleverness became compassion. When he returned to the village, people found a calm, kind soul. He listened more than he spoke. He smiled more than he argued. And because of that, people began to seek his advice, not because he was smart, but because he was wise. Friends, in our own lives, we're often like that overflowing cup. We hold on to our beliefs and our pride so tightly that there's no room left to learn or grow. Ego whispers, "You already know." But humility whispers, "There's still more to learn." So ask yourself today, what is your cup filled with? Is it open and ready for new lessons, new experiences, and new understanding? Letting go of ego doesn't make you weaker. It makes you unstoppable. The person who listens learns. The person who learns grows. And the person who grows leads others to light. If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs this reminder today. And don't forget to like this video, comment below, I choose to empty my cup and subscribe to Rise with Lishi for more stories that awaken your spirit. Because true wisdom doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from knowing when to let go and begin again.